Hi there. It's been a while again. Hope everybody's doing okay. Just wanted to take this time to show you guys something interesting that I just picked up in the mail. This is just going to be kind of a one-off episode. Nothing really special, but I just picked up a couple of stuff from Japan. Got something imported, and I figured I'd take this time just to show you all what I got. So I picked up a couple of Japanese OG Xbox games. Most of these were games that I already owned. In fact, I picked up 5 games, and 4 of them were games that I already owned. I picked up Blinks, I picked up Dead or Alive 3, and the other game was this weird cat girl RPG visual novel kind of game. But one of the things that I want to show you guys today was this thing called the Halo History Pack that I found a while ago. So took a couple pictures. So the Halo History Pack, as you can see here, is it's a Japan exclusive pack compilation that has Halo 1 and Halo 2. But what intrigued me is that it advertised something for Halo 3 on the box. I'm not the best at reading Japanese, so I can't read what it was, but I was interested for the longest time to see what this pack had to offer. I also took a couple screenshots of the back and the other box. So this is funny because this box was boxed like a regular PC game, almost kind of like the original PC version of Halo and Halo 2 Vista. I thought the box was like one of those PlayStation 2 compilations. Like they had one for Pac-Man and Crash and Call of Duty. I thought it was boxed like that, but no, this is boxed like a standard big box PC game. So it's interesting because I didn't think that Japan even cared enough for Halo, let alone to get its own exclusive pack. And this was released in 2007, I think it's what it says in the box. Yeah, 2007. So for it to advertise Halo 3 this late, I thought it would include like a special demo or like a preview or something. But the contents of this were kind of interesting. So kind of comparing it side by side. Let's see, that's the top of it. So kind of comparing it side by side with my US version of Halo. You'll see the artwork is a little bit different. The Halo cover art on the Japanese version is a little bit glossier. This is the kind of the greatest hits re-release that they have. But yeah, they have a completely different cover. It's not called Halo Combat Evolved in Japan, it's just called Halo. But most of the artwork is sort of similar enough. The inside of it was funny though, because not only does it give you the regular Halo instruction manual, but it also gives you instructions on how to play it through the Xbox 360. But there's a training book up there, and this is funny because this is Japanese exclusive. There's a training book that actually teaches you how to get through the first level of the entire game, or the first level of the game, in scarily accurate detail. Like there's a couple extra pages for this. And it's funny because I guess the concept of not only Halo but like FPSs to Japanese gamers at the time was so foreign that this was kind of like a necessary requirement for anyone who picked up an Xbox at launch in 2002 in Japan. I know Japan loves RPGs and everything but FPSs more than we do. So the fact that like this American company comes in with this very Western game to try and kind of lure in some Japanese gamers to this. So it's funny that they added this kind of in-depth detail manual on just kind of how to play the basics of the game. It's funny. I think there's been a couple of releases of Madden or some football games in Japan, and they come with pretty in-depth manuals on how to play like American football, which is funny because like for the most of us, we can just pick this up and play it. So yeah, so this is one of the things that I picked up. I got a pretty decent deal on this too. Usually on eBay or wherever else I see this going for kind of in the higher ends of dollars, like nothing more than like $100. I think I picked this up for like 25 or 30 bucks. I need to check again. But it's funny that I just didn't think that Halo meant that much to Japan that there would be an exclusive release for this in 2007, well after the Japanese Xbox was dead and gone. So today I just want to take a look at just the first Halo game. We're only gonna play a couple levels, but I just want to take a quick little analysis to see like what's the differences between Halo in Japanese versus our known Halo. I did test this out on my modded Xbox just to see if it works, and thank God it does work. So I'm gonna pop the disc in, and we're gonna see what's the deal with this. My Xbox takes a couple hits for it to open up. I probably need to clean out the inside of it. I was honestly surprised. I didn't think, even with the soft mod, that this would actually run. Well, I guess my modded Xbox can play Japanese games. Bounce out the audio. It's been a while since I played through the first Halo. It's actually been about a year because I did the 20th anniversary Halo run last year. So yeah, there's that warning, which is actually on the cover art for the first release of Halo. So one thing off the bat is there's no demos for this. Usually Halo, or at least the original version of Halo, came with different game demos and videos that you can play. I know they took that out of later releases of Halo, even in the US. Like there's like a couple other versions of Halo. Like there's a Platinum Hits version. There's one that says like best selling Xbox game. So in later releases, they took that out. But the one that I showed, hold on, the one that I showed side by side with the cover, yeah, this one. This is like the original version. That one has the demos to it. This one is just basically just the base game. But you'll notice once you get into the menus, and we'll check the menus here, everything's in Japanese. So all the text is in Japanese. And funny, this profile I made on the US version. So I'm glad that my Xbox somehow remembers that this profile works depending on which version. So this is my profile. So as most of you know, the Duke wasn't released in Japan because it's a big bulky monster and that's too small, or it's too big for a lot of Japanese hands. So they released the S-Type first there. So they had to change out the controller for all the games that were released in there that had the Duke in them. So glad that they make that localization. As far as everything else goes, I think the controls are the same. Obviously I can't really read much of this, although it's in katakana, so I can probably figure it out. But the fact that, you know, they have 2 extra manuals to tell you how to play the game just kind of shows how complicated even this was for Japan. So yeah, change your name, advanced controls, choose your color, so you can see all the different colors that they have. I was always red or maroon. So yeah, as you can tell, it's more or less the same. It's just, you know, text is different, controllers are different. So why don't we take this time to just kind of play through a couple of these levels? I'm not going to play through all of these. I might play through like the first 3 or 4, and we'll see what's the main difference. I think the audio is different though. From what I understand, I believe this version is dubbed in Japanese, so you'll get to hear a Japanese dubbed Master Chief. That's kind of cool. I'm not so sure about Halo 2 though. I know the difference in Halo 2 is the grunts speak Japanese. I don't think they speak Japanese in the first game. But I did check out like a little bit of Halo 2, and it's more or less the same game. Like even the menus are in English in the Japanese version of Halo 2. Let's see how Japanese Halo sounds. Kind of also interesting to note that the Xbox in Japan didn't even launch with Halo. Like, Halo came out after the Xbox launched in Japan. It was by a couple months though, but I think it was like March or April. And the Xbox debuted in late February of 02. Yep.
ブラインドワープしたというのになぜ？
コブナントの船はいつだって速かったわ。ライトスピードで操船している時に軌道操縦が制限されてたのよ。
探知されなかったはずだ。
ええ、でもワープで作った穴を見逃すはずはないわ。惑星の裏側で待ち構えてたのよ。
それで状況は？
奴らの最後の警備艇を片付けてるところよ。でも接近してくる CCS クラス艦隊の方が厄介よ。各艦隊は3隻の主力艦で構成されてるの。
I want to say that's Cortana talking.
周りは敵だらけよ。
そうか。戦闘態勢アルファを発令しろ。
全員に
Even though it's been a year, I don't remember much of the Halo 1 playthrough. Yep, there it is. There's Cortana.
彼を起こす時が来たようだな。
分かってるわ。
Forgot how ugly she is in this game. I get that this is the first Halo game, but Cortana definitely needed a model upgrade. It's just so weird. Like, I know I'm more used to seeing it in anime, but like seeing an American game dubbed over in Japanese. I mean, I've grown up. There's Johnson. I've grown up watching like Godzilla dubbed in English, and like the dub doesn't sync up with the voices or the lip syncing. So that's what I'm trying to compare it to.
今から地上によりコブナントどもと交戦する。奴らを8マスにしてやれ。お前ら分かったな。はい、来るぞ。いいだろう。さあ行くぞ。急げ。
It's funny. This is funny to watch. I want to watch like more movies like this. Like I'm thinking of picking up like Back to the Future on VHS, but I want to listen to it in like the dubbed Japanese version without subtitles, just to see like kind of like this experience here. They're about to wake up the Master Chief. I never noticed it, but in co-op mode, there's actually a second capsule tank next to Master Chief when you wake up, and that's the second player. Well, I'll try. I mean, it's Halo, it's an FPS. I should be able to figure this out in Japanese, considering I've already played this. I think it should give me the waypoints. Yeah, X to get out. It's gonna be a while before we get to hear Chief say anything. All right. Now what? Here. What I'm supposed to do here.
ではパネルに照準を合わせて動かしてみてください。
Oh, this.
OK、 異常はありません。
チーフ、今度は上下の動きを逆転させますので確認を。
Right, they're calibrating the right stick.
もう一度照準を動かしてみてください。どちらが良い？
B? Okay.
もう一度動かしてみてください。これで OK ですか？戻します。それではノーバルにしておきます。後から。
Yeah, I really like inverted controls for N64 shooters. So yeah, it's basically just telling you that you can change this in the menu. So gameplay help. I can read a little bit of katakana, but that's basically the best of my Japanese.
テストステーションまでついてきてください。
Point.
コブナントの攻撃が接近中。防衛チームはアルファからシエラに展開せよ。突入してくる敵を迎撃。
I'm honestly surprised they went the extra distance to dub basically everything. Because most games like this, I would have figured that they would just do an English, keep the English voices, but just add Japanese subtitles.
エネルギーシールドをオンラインにしてくれ。
よし、フルチャージ完了しました。
ではオートリチャージのテストに移りましょう。
Alright, so we're testing the energy shields. I thought you generally skip this part if you've already done it once.
不良ルーム、こちら艦長だ。すぐにチーフをブリッジによこしてくれ。
艦長、武器のチェックが済んでいないの
大
で。
至急だ。
了解。早く行った方が良さそうです。武器は後でお届けします。
自己診断機能をオンにしておきます。なんだ、ドアをぶち壊そうとしてる。助けてくれ。やめろ。
And the Covenant are here.
こっちへ。
So I'm just kind of trying to read this like body language. Oh, Jesus, right. Forgot. Yeah, so I'm trying to read their body language more so than their actual dialogue. I mean, gracefully, it also kind of gives you on-screen instructions on what to do. Here. Okay, so that's what it's saying. It's a checkpoint. Here we are. Now listen to this.
キース艦長。
That's the chief.
嬉しいよ。状況は芳しくない。彼女はよくやった。敵の数だ。
敵は12隻もの上位艦よ。でも3隻は破壊したわ。いえ、4隻ね。眠れた？
ああ、君の操縦の割にはね。
ご挨拶ね。
Chief has a robotic overtone in the Japanese version.
乗り込んでくる気よ。おそらく反物質弾を使ったのね。
His voice is even deeper.
最後の望みが絶たれたわ。
仕方がない。コール条約発動、総員避難しろ。君もだ、コルタナ。時間がない、急ぐんだ。
艦長、船と運命を共にするつもり？
そう。
I never understood where he got that pipe from.
それは私の仕事だわ。艦長は脱出してください。
君の行為には感謝する。私の一存ではない。戦場 AI の破壊や捕獲は絶対に容認できんのだ。君には脱出してもらう。緊急着陸ゾーンをデータにセットし、その後で君自身。
わかりました。
チーフ、コルタナを連れ出し彼女を守ってくれ。
Cortana.
彼女が捕らえられたら
Cortana. Cortana.
運
了解した。
オータムは艦長の着陸指示まで回避掃除を続けます。聞いてもらえるとは思いませんが、最終アプローチは私に任せてくれませんか。
素晴らしい出来だ。コルタナ、準備はいいか？
ええ、いいわ。
Yank me. Basically what she's saying. Oh, we got Cortana now.
あら、あなたの内部構造ってオータムのとそう変わらないのね。
おかしな気を起こすなよ。これを持ってけ。弾薬は自分で見つけてくれ。
I've got a gun. Wait. Now I've got a gun.
彼らあなたの助けを必要としているわ。
All the soldiers speak Japanese. I think the grunts still speak English for some reason. What the hell? X, Y. Oh, it's probably reloading. Come on. I'm not Japanese. I know how to play Halo. Sayonara. Oh, no grenades. Maybe I should be looking at that map that came with the game. The first level is pretty self-explanatory, and honestly, other than just some minor backtracking, Halo 1 is pretty linear. Like, the only real backtracking Halo 1 had was, like, once you do an objective, you just have to go back to, wherever you came. And then just go through the other path. But, like, what I'm looking for is, I'm wondering if they toned down the difficulty, so, like, you know how in some games, like, a normal mode here would be like a hard mode elsewhere, or like Japanese normal is like our hard. It's mostly for NES games. On the volume a little bit. I keep forgetting that the pistol is stupidly overpowered in this game. Yeah, as long as you keep following these doors, it tells you where to go.
コブナントよ、すぐ上だわ。
Oh, but not. The other thing that Halo has different, or at least Halo 1 has different besides Halo 2 and 3, is that they give you an ungodly amount of bullets for each of your weapons. Like, it's way more balanced, for Halo 2 and 3 for ammunition. Here, they give you like 600 bullets to start. You'll have plenty of ammunition, at least on normal. Hello, boys. Alright. Let's see what it says. Abbey point. Head up display. Okay, so navigation. Abbey point. Okay, so it's just basically telling you the navigation point. Flashlight. Where are we going? Here's the punch. Once you get used to at least one Halo game, all the rest are just like riding a bike. I mean, at least that's probably what it's... Or at least that's probably what it is for the first couple of Halo games or the Bungie series. If I tried playing Halo Infinite or whatever the newest one is now, I think I'd be in some trouble. Just based on how many new mechanics there are. We are just here. I'm gonna try and get through these levels as best as I can. I don't want to keep this VOD going on too long. Probably just do 3 or so levels. Oh my god. I just hope that there was at least like a small group of people. It's almost like this game's a cult following in Japan. It's more massively popular elsewhere, I get that. But I just hope that like at the time this game started some decent interest. Because even if they made a couple thousand people happy, I'd say that's a successful day. Yeah, it doesn't seem like any of the text on the wall seems to be translated. Bill Wharton and Wharton. Oh. Gomenasai. Oh, crap. Okay, so I just blew up everyone. Oh, this way. I think that's the end of the level.
行け。
了解。
またね。
まったくこんなところで死ぬのはごめんだ。
見て。
Oh gee, I wonder what that conspicuous ring-shaped planet's name is.
あれは一体何だ。
わからない。とにかく着陸する。
オータムがやられた。
オータムが加速してる。艦長が自分で操縦してるんだわ。しっかり捕まって。5秒後に大気圏へ突入する。座ってた方がいいんじゃない？
大丈夫。
お祈りでもしなくちゃね。
So you get the point of how this works. It's more or less Halo, but it's just dubbed in Japanese. I'm wondering for all the other releases or worldwide releases of this game, if it was dubbed in different languages there too. Like if it was released in France, is it in French, or is when it was released in Germany, is it in German? So I know there's. They're gonna kamikaze.
チーフ、チーフ聞こえる？よかった。大丈夫？動ける？
大丈夫、Cortana-chan.
みんなは？あ、なんてことかしら。
Remember my first time looking at that. Alright, every time I step out of this, I just need to take a look at this ring because this is just such a beautiful sight to see. Alright, how about go back to the menu? How about we do one more level? Let's skip ahead a little bit. Let's do, so that was Halo. Let's do, let's say, not to graph. Oh wait, got to. I'm trying to read it. Got to grab. Anyways, this is Silent Cartographer. So this is on normal. So this was the level that was actually included in the demo. In one of those exhibition demo discs. This was the level that was included in that. So for a lot of people, this was their first chance to play Halo through this level. I'll play this, and then I think there's one bonus video that I want to show, and then we'll just wrap it up. I want to see what that entrance to Halo looks like. I'm still shocked that this actually works on my US Xbox. Halo.
島には複数の建物と軍事基地があるの。その一つにマップルームがあるわ。着陸地点に接近中、危険が予想される。攻撃態勢で出動して。タッチダウン。
It's a go. And already my health is drained. My shields could regenerate. That would be nice, please. Almost seems like it takes longer for the shields to regenerate here. Yamero. Yamete kudasai. Wait for the warthog. There she is. Wonder if they get better gas mileage by the kilometer. Right up, boys. Yeah, see, even the text in the top left is translated. Hi. Is it up here that I have to go? I like it. No, that's not. Oh, no, it is here. I know I have to come back here later. Stop saying Ara Cortana. Actually, on second thought, I kind of want Cortana to say Ara-Ara. Don't we all? Me and my pistol again. I know where to go. I played the demo. Control center. Actually, let me grab that. And freshly reloaded. Finally, I go from playing Halo to Twisted Metal. I can walk it from here. I usually get killed in the spot. Things. Get back, Donkey Cat. Easy. See, the problem is now I gotta come all the way back here. Remember what I said about backtracking? I gotta walk all the way back here. I think my main gripe with my Halo playthrough is I never took the time to let my energy recharge. I was always offense and no defense. One of my greatest weaknesses when playing FPSs. Come on. Yeah, I definitely feel like it takes just a little bit longer for the shields to recharge. Yeah, maybe just me though. I'm sure on the cutting room floor webpage that there's a revisional difference page between Halo in the US and Halo in Japan. Good point. Hello. Man, the grunts are such weaklings. Heck. Oh, Jesus, where'd that guy come from? Just as I was saying. Come on. Boy, am I ever glad that Halo has infinite lives. As long as the person you're playing with isn't incompetent. Fortunately, because this is solo, all the blame is on me. Do I even need to be here? I probably should. There we go. Alright, here we are. So you hit this, and now you gotta walk all the way back.
パネルを使ってセキュリティをシャットダウンして。これでメインシャフトに通じるドアが開くはずよ。
That's the other thing I kind of disliked about this. That they have energy swords, but you don't get to use them in Halo 1.
こちらブラボー22、敵の攻撃を受けています。激しい攻撃で高度を失っています。
了解、すぐに向かいます。
Oh, yeah. Oh, time to go. Let's get out of here.
チーフ、ブラボー22は重火器を運んでいたみたい。役に立つものがきっとあるわ。ビーチに降りましょう。回収可能な武器があるかもしれない。
Alright. Take travel down. There, pick up the rocket launcher. This way, right? This way? Yeah, it's this way. Hello. Goodbye. A long way to walk around just to open up a door. See? What you want to do is come over here. There's a little garbage chute. Got too greedy. Yeah, see, this is why it was a good idea to pick up the rocket launcher. This is why it was a bad idea to pick up the rocket launcher. Why are you still alive? Trying to remember that extra manual that they give you only works for the first level. What am I doing here? Ah, just go where there's extra enemies, right? Oh, wait, this is the way that I came in. Okay, help me out, memory. Where am I going? Oh. Never make it obvious enough.
フォーハマーから地上部隊、敵の降下艇2隻が急速接近中。
オーケー。みんなお客様だ。敵が見えたらすぐに攻撃しろ。
内部からの方が簡単そうね。中に入れるかしら。
ダメです。奴らものすごい速さで接近してる。チグ、早くマップルームを見つけてくれ。我々はここで奴らを食い止める。
機動部隊、奴らに思い知らせてやって。敵の援軍がつく前にここから逃げ出さないとまずいわ。早くマップを見つけて。
Right, because I remember you just have to keep going down. There we are.
あのホロパネルからマップを表示できるはずよ。解析中。ヘイローのコントロールセンターはあそこだわ。
Yeah, sorry that took so long.
何かの神殿か、もしくは聖堂のようね。面白い。聖堂だったら重要な基地とは思われないわよね。コルタナから艦長。コルタナ、艦長との通信が途切れたわ。艦長の乗っている船は圏外なのかしら。艦長への発信を続けて、更新できたらコントロールセンターの場所を割り出したと伝えて、
Alright, let's go.
たらすぐにそこに向かうわ。
And back the way we came. With all the monsters in tow. Yeah, this is the backtracking aspect of this game that I was aforementioning about. It's super cool escape music. Yeah, this is the part where I don't let my shields regenerate. Just went this way. Crap, where am I going? That way. I do have to go that way. Come on. You took care of those two. And we are out of here. Except for you. I know you will kill me in one hit. Yeah, not this time. And look at that, our ride's here. And we're hitching a ride and we're out of here. Alright, I think that wraps things up nicely. So essentially that's basically what Japanese Halo is like. All right, how about we wrap this up with just one last bonus video. As soon as this loads, I can save and quit. Let me know what you guys think about this, and if you want me to play any more of Japanese Halo, because I do have Halo 1 and 2. Halo 2 is kind of more or less the same as its English counterpart, but if you want to hear me give any additional commentary on that, just let me know. Let me know either here or on my Discord. I'll talk about that as soon as this VOD ends. I'm definitely glad that I paid however much I did for this.
了解。ここからは私たちでコントロールセンターを探してみる。幸運を祈ります。更新終了。私はどっち
I think I know this game well enough that I can give it a full playthrough, regardless of the dialogue. I don't know. I might consider it someday. But anyways, yeah, that's Japanese Halo. Let's do one last bonus video and then I'll get you guys out of here. Okay. Bring that all the way to the bottom. There we go. So let me. On. You know what, we can do it like this. So here's a little bit of a video. Here's a little bit of a video. It's only like a minute and a half long, but I guess Halo did have enough popularity that there's one video that exists on YouTube of these guys playing it at their dorm at a college in Japan. So this was 2003, 2004, it says. Now the video quality is but it's funny to see that Halo 1 even reached Japan in the first place, and 2 got to the level where somebody actually bought an Xbox in Japan and decided to record this. So props to these guys for doing this. I absolutely love looking at all these old early LAN party footages. God, I just wish I was around for these times. I mean, they seem to be American students, so they were probably there just on foreign exchange. But you can see that the controller that they're using is the S-type. I think they only had two Xboxes there. Because again, 2003, 2004. But yeah, see, you can see that's in Japanese. I wonder if anybody who is in these videos ever comes back to YouTube and looks at these just to see if they're still there and what these guys are doing now. Like, the concept of all this is just so foreign to anybody in Japan. Like, 1, playing an FPS, and 2, playing it on console of all things. Okay, so it didn't show much of the game, but you get the point. Like, the concept of all this is just so foreign that it's funny to see these two worlds kind of mix and collide with each other. With the... So yeah, it says, we were at Kyoto University, students from different countries, and they bought an Xbox in Japan. This was 2003, 2004. So, just the fact that, you know, Halo has been around this long and people love the multiplayer so much, because remember, Halo 1 didn't have Xbox Live. The fact that, like, people love this game so much that they were willing to take their Xboxes, unhook it, and then repack it in an entirely different room with the giant CRT TVs. Remember, this is the early 2000s, so you're carrying around these 50-pound whatever box TVs in addition to your 20-pound console. So it's a lot of weight on your back just to have a couple multiplayer sessions. And people loved it. That's exactly what I love seeing about these old LAN party videos. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a retrospective on all those videos someday. But as for that, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you so much to anybody who watched this. I will get this up on YouTube as soon as I can. In the meantime, as like in my Sudeki playthrough, I used to stream on Twitch. I am trying to make a return sometime, so if you want more updates, follow me on Twitch here at twitch.tv/RileyVorstanger. Links in the description. And again, I also have a Discord where you can share your Halo memories, if you have any. Link to the Discord will also be in the description. And I will see you guys back for whatever I have left to plan. I'll let you guys know as soon as I can. Take care.